Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Havelock Park as we are all set to begin the final of the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts 2024, the Premier Trophy final between Mahanama College and Ananda College. We had a thrilling Chairman's Trophy final between Lalitha Abdullah College and Nugget Central just a few moments ago, where the game went into sudden death and Lalitha Abdullah scored that all-important try to clinch the Chairman's Trophy. So the Premier Trophy is also promises to be a mouth-watering clash, as both these teams in the league phase in Division 2, or both these teams are unbeaten. So this will definitely be a game to remember, in my honest opinion. And joining with me on commentary for this game is Arvin Abedida.
A very good afternoon, Laxisi. And as storm clouds roll over in, cooling the temperature, the temperature on the ground is set to soar as the two giants of Division B of this year's school rugby season come to a clash. Of course, it should be stated that, like you mentioned before, one of these teams will be walking away the victor. And here's the weather forecast from Havelock Park. Max temperatures of 33 Celsius, minimum temperature 26 Celsius. We'll be reaching that soon enough. Wind speed at 13 kilometers per hour. And overhead conditions coming in, whether it will be a rainy affair or not, it's anyone's guess.
So we still have some moments to go before the kickoff of the Premier Trophy final. So stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare TV. We will be back with the kickoff of this Premier Trophy final between Ananda College and Mahanama College.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk or call 0117 756 756. Amana Bank. It's your bank.
Radials. The road is yours.
Scrum down at the Dubai Rugby Sevens. Feel the adrenaline rush with thrilling Sevens games, indulge in top-notch rugby entertainment and tackle a variety of sporting activities. Fly to Dubai on an exclusive Emirates Holidays package inclusive of a 3-day pass starting at 275,000 rupees only from Aiken Spence Travels. Call Aiken Spence Travels now.
NDB නියොස් තියේදී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න. රුපියල් 50 මැල්බර්න් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
හැමදේම අතලඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Scrum down at the Dubai Rugby Sevens. Feel the adrenaline rush with thrilling Sevens games, indulge in top-notch rugby entertainment and tackle a variety of sporting activities. Fly to Dubai on an exclusive Emirates Holidays package inclusive of a 3-day pass starting at 275,000 rupees only from Aiken Spence Travels. Call Aiken Spence Travels now.
hair and body wash එක.
Hot and spicy fun vibe එක විවර කරන්න. Beat එක remake කරන්නට වෙන්න. හදවත බාවලා යන්න කිරිමර fashion කරන්න. Fun තුරන්න කොතුමි කික් එක වෙන්න. Prima කොතුමි fun තමයි.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
රුපියල් 50 මැලිබන් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න. නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
It is my vision that wakes me up, not my alarm. I make mistakes, but I will never be defeated.
My biggest competitor is myself.
Vibe account from Commercial Bank for the youth who think beyond limits.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම Real energy for real life. Ride.
Maliban lemon puff puff. Lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. හැම සිතක්ම පිපිදේ. රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff. Lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One?
Wait, really?
Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and that, even groceries. You can also get 5% back in Uber credits on rides. Priority service exclusively with our top-rated drivers. And with Uber Eats, expect your order to arrive on time, every time. With just a few taps, unlock exclusive perks and savings. Plus enjoy your first month free. Sign up for Uber One now.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මොකුත් නැහැ.
Swistek Skim Coat. Finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk.
Amana Bank. It's your bank.
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One?
Wait, really?
Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and that, even groceries. You can also get 5% back in Uber credits on rides. Priority service exclusively with our top-rated drivers. And with Uber Eats, expect your order to arrive on time, every time. With just a few taps, unlock exclusive perks and savings. Plus, enjoy your first month free. Sign up for Uber One now.
Welcome back to the Havelock Park, everyone, as we are just moments away from the kickoff of this Premier Trophy final between Ananda College and Mahanama College. As I mentioned before we went to the break, this is a game which a lot of high stakes as both the teams are unbeaten, so they are defending their unbeaten tags, and along with that they're trying to clinch the Premier Trophy. So everything to play for these two teams, Ananda College and Mahanama College.
Quite right, Laksasi, and you have to imagine that this will be a statement of intent for both schools, as well as they will possibly be making it into the A division of the Dialog Schools Rugby League in the upcoming rugby season. So this will be a message to all of those schools watching on towards the newcomers. Here we are, this is our time, and this is what we are made out of. Of course, and as the MC and the referee will be counting down the seconds towards the kickoff, it's all to play for these two sides. And just seconds away, and Ananda will be kicking things off. RS Attanayaka coming in with the boots to start things off. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. That's well collected by the Mahanama skipper. He's made some ground there. Very good stuff. Solid consolidation. And that's punted way across. Collected in the deep by Ananda College. He's made some yards. Goes the aerial route again. Well collected by the number 9. Goes for the high stepping, but doesn't make it past that defender. Sloppy work initially by Mahanama College, just being pressured and bundled out of touch. You need to keep your wits above you, that is for sure, which is something that these boys will learn in times to come.
Both the teams are taking that aerial route in the early minutes of these encounters. The first line out of the game, and the College to take the throw-in.
That's well collected, but a wayward throw as signaled by the referee.
So the first liner of the day from the College, not going right, crooked throw, says the referee. So Mahanama getting that early advantage in the game, and it's going to be the first scrum.
And you have to imagine, Laksasi, since both of these teams have been on an unprecedented unbeaten streak, especially in a division as competitive as this, you have to wonder if it will be confidence making or confidence breaking for both these teams, because it's all to play for. It's silverware and the honor of being unbeaten champions in their division as well. Not quite collected cleanly by either side, but the Ananda fullback takes the claim, but they have made quite some yards, Mahanama College, but possession remains firmly with Ananda College. Very good defensive work to bring down that Tusker Very heavy set lads forming that front line for Ananda College. Passing it back towards the forwards again and again. Just a physical passage of play. The breakdown very, very successful for Mahanama College as they turn over possession again. This is good stuff. Working the line here. That number 13 and 10 working in tandem for a brilliant set piece. Fumbled by the winger. That was a good passage of play, but play does not continue.
So Mahanama College, the first team to take that aggressive approach in this encounter, and they actually did it right, passing from right to left and doing it to perfection until that last pass where the collector was unable to do it cleanly and drop the ball forward. So that was a moment that they were creating some good momentum, Mahanama College, but unfortunately that goes to waste. So this will be the first scrum for Ananda College.
Most definitely, and they're in their own backyard here, Laksisi. Will they be clearing it? Yes, they will. That's the smart thing to do. But sloppy kick that's taken by the fullback again. Aerial back and forth. Just clears that halfway mark. That's kicked into touch. Good stuff from Mahanama College. It's good stuff here from both schools because that's the 1-2 punch going on. A very dynamic game from the early onset.
So far we have not seen much phases from both these sides. So it will be interesting to see when we start to do that. These teams still looking for go for the kicks and go for those dashing runs at the moment. And from the line out, Mahanama College, they managed to get the ball. They win the line out against the opposition's throw-in. And here's Mahanama working the ball from left to right. Very well tackled.
Yep, despite those big levels, not quite able to breach that defensive line. But he does indeed. Those forwards, they're good at picking those gaps. And Mahanama College just making headway bit by bit, making 1-2 meters every offensive breach. They can just taking their time with that touchdown. Isuru, the skipper, just leading his pack from the front. This is good stuff. Number 13 just going for that wayward pass. Number 15 picks that gap, shows and goes. Number 13, he just making his way towards that try line. Can Mahanama College draw first blood? They would certainly be hoping so because their forwards have done the job for them today. Really good stuff from Mahanama College. Number 10 just trying to get over the line. Has he made it? Not just yet. Not just yet. Calm is the recipe for success here for the men in gold, silver and black. Skipper, ball in hand, just a very rough, brutish passage of play, and it's Amana Bank try number 1 for Mahanama College. Very well done. That was not too sure, but certainly one of the forwards. Very good attempt. And good stuff by skipper Isru Silva to set up that attack.
That's Silva, one of the props for Mahanama College, going over for the try. The Amana Bank try, the first Amana Bank try of the Premier Trophy final. And Mahanama College, the first team to get that points on the board in this all-important final. And let's see, this is a regulation kick, a regulation spot kick here from Mahanama College.
Yep, MW Kanangara with the boots. He'll be looking to add injury. He'll be looking to add insult to injury. And he does. 2 more points on the board for the lads from Kolupitia. And as for the gentleman from Mardana, a swift first blow to their face. 7 minutes in, but true and well in contention. Both these sides are, but nevertheless, that's the lad who scored the conversion for you, Kanangara. good stuff here from Mahanama College.
I just mentioned a few moments before they try, Avin, it will be interesting to see when they start to build up those phases and go for those big hits. And Mahanama, they did exactly that, and they managed to get the result, a positive result out of that. So they'll get a lot of confidence. They'll be using with confidence because their forwards got the better of the Ananda College defense very early in this encounter. So Ananda, they need to make sure that they just hold their composure here without losing control of the game, and very well collected high hanging restart kick, and Mahanama, no mistakes there. They will go for the get out of jail kick here, and that has been charged down. Almost collected it, but while trying to make the collection, he has knocked the ball forward. Almost a hiccup straight away after the try from Mahanama.
Kannangara made absolutely the wrong call there, just going the aerial route when you're being swarmed in by those forwards. Not really the route you want to go down. That was a very risky passage of play for Mahanama College. Just minutes after you've extended that lead, you need not be making those gambles. Just consolidate, try to add points to that board, but by no means be complacent. Nevertheless, it's a scrum down in Mahanama College's favor. They'll be looking to clear this because they're in their own backyard, in their own 22. Risky territory. Number 8 breaks off, makes a ton of headway, breaks that 22-yard line. Can Mahanama mount an attack from here on out, or will they be looking to go down the touch route? Breakdown of ruck. Possession turns over to the Gold and Maroons.
So this is the risk of playing inside your own half. Playing a lot of ball inside your own half can certainly lead up to this. And they have conceded that penalty, Mahanama College. Now Ananda, interesting call there. Maybe because of the angle, they were not that confident with the kicker to get the 3 points on the board, because it's really important that you get all the points possible in a crucial encounter like this, Arvind, because it doesn't matter, because even if you score the 4 tries, there are no bonus points here. You just need to get all the points and get the result, get the big W at the end.
Most definitely. I couldn't agree with you more, Laksisi. But nevertheless, the Ananda College think tank consisting of those forwards would have been thinking, look, we trust our pack to go for that rolling maul and make that yardage towards the try line. They trust their physicality, and that trust and faith is something that they will have to bank on during this line out, because right now, more than ever, yes, like we predicted, going for that rolling maul, Ananda College just trying their level best to get past the defensive back line, but it breaks down a few meters in. Mahanama College doing well, just lumping on players in a desperate bid to break down that ruck, just crowding that ruck. But play goes on for Ananda College. Will they be able to post that reply? That Mahanama College defensive backline swarming the Anandian players, because you can smell the blood in the air. Ananda College are on the offensive, because they know that if they can break that chink in the Mahanama armor, they can get those 5 points and eventually 7. Will they be able to get themselves over the line? Only time will tell. But those packs have done their job eloquently. Again, going for those hits. Mahanama College looking a bit panicky at the moment. Can Ananda College capitalize on the inroads they are making inch by inch, working that line? Lob pass towards the corner. Can the winger make it? And he does. A quick reply, and Ananda College have their first Amana Bank try. A punch to the face and a punch back. Ananda College, you can never count them out.
As you mentioned moments ago, Arvind, that this is a back and forth game, and exactly that is happening here. Ananda College, just 4 minutes after the try from Mahanama, they get their first Amana Bank try. It's 7 points to 5. Scoring that first try for Ananda College is Chamudita. And Chamudita, that was a much needed try for Ananda College to hit back. And here's Rehan Nattanayaka, one of their key players, still very young, just 16 years old, this youngster. And he has been a huge workhorse for Ananda College throughout the season. So you can expect a lot of good things from this kid in the upcoming years, especially if they get to that first division. So can Nattanayaka get the 2 points here and make it all equal? Brilliantly done, and that goes. So just as I said, quite a talented youngster he is, Rehan Nattanayaka, and he slots it through quite easily. It's 7 points all here in the Premier Trophy final.
Yeah, most certainly. Just a very good counter response from Ananda College. Just a mission statement. Look, lads, we let you get away with our first try, but make no mistake, we're in it to win it. Mahanama College, to their credit, need to get back on that horse, because that defensive back line was very much lacking. You cannot afford to play an aggressive brand of rugby and not have a good showed up defense. Certainly, Mahanama College have been lacking in that department, but that's kicked into touch. And it's a Mahanamian line out. Leading the affair is the skipper, number 2, Isuru Piris. He's certainly been talismanic in this Mahanama outfit in their unbeaten run. Well collected, rapid response, and it's a rolling maul. Almost word for word the same tactics used by Ananda College in their counter attack as well. Still not down on the ground, making that headway meter by meter, inch by inch. And they finally go down, working the line. Will that be the recipe for success? And it's another successful set piece. Will they be able to complete this off? The winger gets his hands on the ball, doesn't fumble it this time. That's the number 11, making an incredible and surprising amount of headway, even on his knees. Again, wing-to-wing action, using those packs to make those incremental hits, breaching on the verge of that 22-yard line breach, and they have breached it. Can they get over the line and punch back? Number 10 collects it. Lob pass just goes down almost immediately, but good offload, shows and goes, sidestepping. Can the number 9 get his way? That's the number 13, and that's well executed. That's Kannangara with try number 2, Amana Bank try number 2 for Mahanama College. 12 points up they go. This is very, very dynamic rugby Mahanama College are playing. Division A, look out, here they come. The tricolours. What a passage of play this has been.
And the back and forth nature of this final continues, Arvind. Look at that, brilliant. Look at the offloads, picture perfect from these youngsters. Mahanama College just showcasing what they're made of. From right to left and then from left to right. They use the width of the field to perfection to both the sides. And from that right corner of their field, they managed to get that second try to get back the lead. After that terrific kick from Rehan Nattanayaka to make it equal. Just 2 minutes later, Mahanama College, they have made it their game once again. Wearing the number 8 jersey, he's trying to add the 2 points. Let's see whether he can do it. Unfortunately, a wayward kick this time, but they have the lead, a 5-point lead for Mahanama College.
Yeah, slim as far as leads go, but nevertheless, that 1-2 punch dynamic nature of the game is on full display. You have to remember, it's all to play for these boys. For many of them, this will be the pinnacle of their school rugby career, so it's all to play for. Leave nothing in the field. Kannangara with 7 points with a successful conversion attempt and a try to his name as well. He certainly made a name for himself early into the game. Good stuff from both sides. Who will come out on top? No one knows, but here we go. Things are back in action. Collected for the 3rd time by the skipper from Mahanama College. Kicked into touch in their own backyard. very fast-paced brand of rugby that both sides are playing, and you can certainly see that reflected in their attacking philosophy, not really allowing the game to go into a breakdown, going for those offloads and those wing-to-wing coverages more often than not, rather than punishing those forwards too much. A very, very dynamic brand of rugby that Mahanama College is playing. Nevertheless, it's Ananda College's line out here. They, in response, have been very, very good indeed. Intercepted once again by Mahanama College. Does he go down, the skipper? Yes, he does, but he's made quite a few meters as well. Like you said, Laksisi, could this be the beginning of one of those phases where Mahanama College consolidate and keep possession with them? But the ruck breaks down. And Ananda College retain possession. Nevertheless, quite a few yards behind their original advantage. This is good stuff from both sides. Of course, it is way too early to tell. Kicked into touch. Good ploy by Ananda College. This is good stuff. The angle was very fine as well, but he made quite a few meters, just a few yards away from that try line. Or not, because the line out is being held just near that 22-yard. Again, back to square one for Ananda College. 5 points down. Can they make it count? Once more, intercepted well. Dynamic, the number 8 breaks off. The center, he made quite a few meters, trying to clear the ground. Once again, Kanangara with those powerful leg kicks. Well collected by the Anandian fullback. Again, just goes a bit more laterally there, that kick. Once again, just a bit of aerial back and forth between the two sides. Will that be kicked into touch? Not just yet, says the Anandian fullback. Once again, just those fullbacks being tried and tested. My word, what a passage of play. Will that be kicked into touch? No, not yet. Once again, Ananda College, instead of kicking, makes the run. That defensive line slowly making headway, looking for that offload partner, just completely reads the laps. Of course, he gets to it, but very exciting passage of play that just came to a close. All right, going for those packs now, Ananda College. They'll be looking to rest that back line. Going for those hits, tire out the Mahanamian forwards. But interception is turned back right around. Mahanama College, in a surprising twist, have regained possession. My word. Kanangara with a rare fumble, just tries to go for that dummy. Doesn't really go his way, but ambition can certainly be their undoing. Mahanama College need to be very careful about this lead that they've set up for themselves. Don't take risks unless you have to. That has to be the mantra for both sides moving forward.
Mahanama College getting some good yardage deep into Ananda College territory once again, but that knock forward, not the first time that we saw that, for the second time, very close to the 22-meter line of Ananda College. Mahanama have knocked the ball forward, so they need to make sure that they minimize the handling errors, because in a crucial game like this, the team that does the least amount of mistakes, that team will be the one that will walk away with the game, because fine lines when it comes to both these teams, very good teams. And here's Mahanama.
Again, a very scrappy passage of play, good game awareness from both sides. Ananda College have been very insightful in quickly pushing that defensive line forwards. That is something that they've been doing to extremely good effect. But once more, line outs is the name of the game for both sides. Very good stuff from both sides. Full of intent, but you have to wonder, Laksasi, because of the sheer aggression in this first half, will it be that those who are leading or those who are on the back foot will falter because of that drain in energy that they've had so soon into the game.
Exactly, you need to make sure and you need to remember that this is a 70-minute game, Marvin. And as this is a crucial one, and this time it's Ananda who make that cardinal error. The handling errors keep on happening from both the teams. As you mentioned, both the teams, they need to remember that this is a 70-minute game and it can even go further than that. We saw that happening in the last game. We saw that happening in the President's Trophy semi-final between Isibathan and St. Thomas's. So you need to make sure that you keep that energy, because not all the players can be replaced here, because you only have 8 replacements, and you need to make sure that you conserve your energy to play the whole game with the same rhythm.
Yeah, most definitely. Quite an accurate assessment of things as they stand in this very exciting fixture, the Premier Trophy final that goes down the aerial route. Mahanama College doing well to go for that ankle tapper. Pushes that defensive line forward almost immediately, but 10 yards back, it's the initial advantage for Ananda College, just being a bit too overzealous there. The gold and maroons referee once more clearly demarcating the 20 yards back for Mahanama College. Will it be a touch finder? Yes, it is. Makes a ton of headway there. Good touch finder by Ananda College. Once more, play reverts back into Mahanama College's backyard. What can be observed here most clearly is that Mahanama College have been playing a very dynamic brand of rugby. Yes, they made those inroads and they've scored points, but possession has not been the name of their game. Ananda College have certainly found themselves in Mahanama College's backyard for considerable portions of this game, and they've yet to capitalize on it, but it is a risk that Mahanama College will have to mitigate. The rolling maul is what they go for the second time running after that first rolling maul that they encountered. The number 8 breaks off. Will he be looking to break that line? But that's a very, very aggressive defensive approach that Mahanama College have been taking. They will be looking to shore up those defenses on the blind side. Not too many defenders left. Again, just a very dangerous brand of rugby that Mahanama College have played, and they have suffered for it. Amana Bank try number 2 for Ananda College, and it's the lad with the headband in jubilation who has punched back again. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game indeed. That's LC Alves. Number 12, pardon. Chamudita is the name of the lad who had scored try number 2 for Ananda College.
Well, that's actually the second try. Both the tries have been scored by Chamudita. And the college, just like that, they have managed to make it all equal once again. Here's the replay. Look at that, Chamudita fending off the first tackler, then carrying 2 more tacklers from Mahanama College to touch it down. And Attanayaka, this kid is quite impressive. He makes it 2 out of 2. And 2 kicks almost from the same position with that angle to the left of their side. And Attanayaka, he has managed to add all those 4 points, the extra 4 points after scoring the 2 Amana Bank tries. It's 14 points to 12, Ananda College with a 2-point buffer.
Yeah, what a wonder kid he has been for the Legion from Maradana. Once again, not wasting a second there, Mahanama College restarting things with the kick, passing it on to that fullback. The route goes aerial as they've been kicked into touch. Again, Ananda College taking the game by the scruff of the neck with the slimmest of leads possible, but a lead nonetheless. Mahanama College need to have their wits about them. So do Ananda College. As far as the matchup goes, these sides are pretty evenly tied in terms of physicality, in terms of dynamism, in terms of aggression, in terms of energy. But one thing that has been lacking is the defensive prowess that Mahanama College have suffered for. A second rolling ball, number 21, the scrum half, just shepherding that line. Number 2, the skipper, breaks off on his own right, makes a few meters by the slimmest of leads. Kanangara, the fly off, setting up the line working action. Number 13 passes it off to the winger. Does he go down? Makes it, cuts back in, but fumbles the ball yet again. Possession turning back, and once more back to the initial advantage that Ananda College had. Like you said earlier, Laksisi, that composure during crunch moments for Mahanama College has been missing at times, especially when it comes to those set piece executions where you need your wing three to be as composed and as cool-hearted as possible.
They need to stop depending on those short bursts. In that first try, we saw them going for the hits, building up some good phases and scoring the try. But since that, we have not seen that from Mahanama College, and they need to work on that, because the short bursts won't work out for you always. And as you mentioned, from the left corner of the field, there have been 3 knockouts now. So they need to get their act right to make sure in this knockout final they get it right. But this time it's Ananda College, just around 15 meters away from their own whitewash. A knock forward, and it's also the main man, the man of the hour for Ananda College, Samudita, who scored both the Amana Bank tries. He has knocked the ball forward in a very, very dangerous position. And Mahanama, now an opportunity for them to hit back. Let's see what they can do. Whether they will try to go for that short burst, or will they keep hitting, and will they be gaining those yardage with the forwards, and maybe just then to use their back line to get the job done. Yes, the scrum just few meters away from the whitewash Mahanama College. Good scrum so far. Needs to get the ball out. Gives it out to the number 13 and almost fumbles it. But some missed tackles there from the college. Is 5 meters short now.
Yeah, most definitely. Them just trying desperately to breach that back line. Is the number 8 being bunched up by all corners. Ananda College just turning over possession just in the nick of time. Very dangerous position to have found themselves in here. Just yards away from their own whitewash. Can they push that ball back and kick it out of touch? That would be the stage to go. Taken back to their initial advantage, Mahanama College. Will it be the 5th try of the first half? Only time will tell.
And the college making that error of trying to play close to their try line. They didn't have enough room to go for the clearance kick as well, so they need to be very, very precise when it comes to keeping possession, but they were unable to do so. And that's the 4th knock forward. Mahanama College, they're just gifting away their opportunities to Ananda College on a platter here. Just been quite disappointing. Yes, they scored 2 tries, but they had a lot more opportunities. And yes, the clearance kick, the number 15, the fullback, makes the collection. This time the number 11 from Mahanama College. He's able to make the collection cleanly, but he has been bundled into touch by Rehan Nattanayaka, who's having a brilliant game for Ananda.
Most definitely. Ball handling and carrying by Mahanama College has certainly left some things to be desired from this outfit. They played a very dynamic brand of rugby, but nevertheless certain fundamental errors have held them back. And Ananda College actually have come out from behind to consolidate and really minimize those errors that they've been making. And like you said, Rehan Nattanayaka and Chamudita have been the talisman so far for the lads from Maradana. But it's been a concerted team effort from Mahanama College. But it's well collected by the deep end of the pack by Mahanama College. But something that they have really done well in are those interceptions to turn over possession. If they can just hold on to it for a longer passage of time to consolidate play and make sure that that backline is ready for a set piece, that would work wonders for them. But nevertheless, found to be overzealous. Found to be very overzealous. Ananda College back with possession.
So Mahanama College, they came so close in the last few minutes to get the 5 points, but because of their own mistakes, they are going back to very close to that halfway mark without points. So Ananda escaped that fear of conceding some points, but as I mentioned, Mahanama, they have only themselves to blame for not getting any points from the last few minutes. So here's the line out in favor of Ananda College. And from the line out, Ananda College, they get it right, working the line here. And Mahanama College, they're asking for a knock forward or a forward pass, but the referee, he asked for his AR to make the decision, but he says no mistakes from Ananda. And here's Mahanama, the number 11, who made some mistakes earlier, gaining some good yardage there.
Yep, most definitely. Mahanama College asking Ananda the absolutely right questions here. You can't leave those defensive gaps vulnerable. And again, once more, the line is being worked down to that second center, who takes it skyward, but well collected by the Ananda College number 15, who goes down almost immediately, but he's done well to maintain that ruck. They can't be too overzealous. Mahanama College, they've been found wanting of that era, but as the clock ticks down to the end of the first half, it's been well contested, and Ananda College takes it skyward. Has it been kicked into touch? Not yet. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. What a breathless, restless first half this has been, Laksisi.
Like, I've seen a lot of positives from both the teams, Arvind, but unfortunately, those positives have been a bit overshadowed by all the mistakes, especially that Mahanama has done in this first half. So when they go back to the dugout at the halftime, I think the coach will definitely have a stern word with them and make sure that they do less mistakes as possible in the second half, because as I mentioned earlier, it's about making less mistakes as possible. The least number of mistakes you make, that will give you the advantage in a crucial game like this. Now here's the line out, Ananda College. This time the line out, the referee is not happy with it.
Yeah, Mahanama College, for all their intent, like you said, Laksisi, have been found wanting of consistency and discipline. And they made some crucial missteps. And one is enough for Ananda College to exploit and get themselves over the line. For example, their defensive prowess has been questioned extensively by Ananda College, picking those gaps. And that's how they've gotten their 14 points, by exploiting those weaknesses. And Mahanama College have yet to reply to those questions that have been asked from them. So certainly a lot of positives from both sides, but like you said, perhaps questioned and overshadowed by the errors that have been made. Quite an audacious set piece, not quite well executed, picked up by the winger. Good stuff, he makes some yardage. Again, a room for a bit of aggression there, but does well.
And that will be the half-time of this exciting Premier Trophy final between Ananda College and Mahanama College. Just 2 points separating the two sides at the half-time. Ananda 14, Mahanama 12. And both the teams, they have a lot to talk about at the half-time, especially Mahanama. So here's the half-time score confirmation. Mahanama College 12, Ananda College 14. So as I mentioned earlier, just 2 points separating the two sides in this all-important final. And Mahanama, they certainly need to work on their handling on the left side of the field and their defensive work on the right side of the field. So two areas that they need to concern on. And Ananda College, they need to make sure that they end the job. They need to make sure that they keep the continuity of play going and hit hard. And for an entertaining game like this, the Maliban Savory Biscuits collection is your ideal partner, ideal companion. So make sure to grab a pack of Maliban Savory Biscuits to enjoy the second half of this thrilling Premier Trophy final. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a short break and we'll be back with the second half action in this Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts Premier Trophy Finals 2024 between Ananda College and Mahanama College. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare TV.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chilven lemon.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Scrum down at the Dubai Rugby Sevens. Feel the adrenaline rush with thrilling Sevens games, indulge in top-notch rugby entertainment and tackle a variety of sporting activities. Fly to Dubai on an exclusive Emirates Holidays package inclusive of a 3-day pass starting at 275,000 rupees only from Aiken Spence Travels. Call Aiken Spence Travels now.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
රුපියල් 50 Maliban Savory පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න. NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක.
සමරි අක්කා. ජීවිත කාලේ පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
හැමදේම අතළඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
It is my vision that wakes me up, not my alarm. I make mistakes, but I will never be defeated.
My biggest competitor is myself.
Vibe account from Commercial Bank for the youth who think beyond limits.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
Train එකේ ඇල්ලගින් සෆාරියෙන් යාලේ අපි අලි බලස්සුවට තියන් සෙල්ෆි ගහමු වරෙන් මචං තුර දකුණේ කොහේ ගියා ට්‍රිප් වන් එක ඩබල් වෙන්න කොතුමි රසට හදා නැති නැතට ෂෙයා කරන් කමුද මචං ප්‍රීමා කොතුමි ෆන් තමයි.
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One? Wait, really? Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and that, even groceries. You can also get 5% back in Uber credits on rides. Priority service exclusively with our top-rated drivers. And with Uber Eats, expect your order to arrive on time, every time. With just a few taps, unlock exclusive perks and savings. Plus, enjoy your first month free. Sign up for Uber One now.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk.
Amana Bank. It's your bank.
රුපියල් 50 මැල්බර්න් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
රුපියල් 50 මැල්බර්න් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride. NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මොකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
Swiss Tech Tile Adhesive අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
හැමදේම අතළඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි? රුපියල් 50 මැල්බර්න් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One? Wait, really? Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and
Welcome back to the Havelock Park, ladies and gentlemen, as you're joining with the live coverage of the second half in the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts 2024 Premier Trophy Final between Mahanama College and Ananda College. We had a thrilling first half, a phenomenal first half between the two sides, and Ananda College, they're leading by a whisker, just 2 points between the two sides, and we have everything to play for in the remaining 35 minutes. Will we see another sudden death? Will we see another close as a low? Will one of the teams be able to run away with the game in the second half? Good kick to begin the second half. No nonsense clearance kick straight away from Rehan Nathanayaka.
Good stuff, especially as a man under pressure. You have to remember that when big teams walk out into the field, certain players will be marked out for their ferocity as well, and as a operator under pressure, Rehan Nathanayaka has performed beautifully for Ananda, not just in this encounter but throughout the season as well. And as for both teams, they will be thinking not to let the other side run away with the game in this crucial second half.
Mahanama College thought about that rolling maul, but Ananda, they had it under control, and the referee awards the penalty to Ananda College. Mahanama once again an opportunity gone begging for them inside Ananda College territory. Ananda, they get another life. They get the ball back through that penalty.
Like you said, Laksisi, whoever side makes the fewer mistakes is bound to lift that silverware. This is a mantra that these Mahanamian lads will need to keep uttering in their heads over and over again. Yes, they've been enthusiastic, they've been dynamic, they've been aggressive, but with that dynamism comes a certain sense of carelessness, of recklessness, and those are two terms you don't want associated with yourself in the sport of rugby.
Now Ananda College need to get out of jail here. Attanayaka, beg your pardon, that was Shamudita, goes for the clearance kick and straight towards the Mahanama number 8, and he returns the favour with another kick. Shamudita with the collection. Now here's Shamudita. Shamudita scored both the tries of this game so far, but the referee awards the penalty to Ananda College as one of the chasers was in front of the kicker from Mahanama, and Ananda College once again they get the advantage. So back-to-back errors from Mahanama. So I'm quite sure the coach gave them out a stern word of advice at the half-time break to make sure that they minimize the mistakes. Now, if you look at the numbers when it comes to the first half, Mahanama College obviously made more mistakes, and Ananda College, as we had the chat during that half-time break, they have been a lot more composed when compared to Mahanama College, who have panicked a bit during crucial phases of the game.
An apt analysis of game awareness and game mentality, and it reflects in the scoreboard as well. Ananda holding on tight to that very, very slim lead. But nevertheless, if Mahanama College can shore up their defenses and answer the tough questions that have been asked of them, can they get over the line and get a lead of their own going and set up a phase of Mahanamian supremacy in this encounter? But as for now, it's all Ananda, Ananda, Ananda.
Ananda College, they don't have possession. Mahanama goes for the kick. Here's Rehan Nathanayaka, the 16-year-old. And that's a mistake from the Mahanama number 8. Needs to be a bit more careful, Nemita. And they are under pressure big time. The fullback goes for the clearance kick. And Rehan Nathanayaka makes a collection, gives a long cutout pass to his number 11. They go for the kick and chase option. Mark called by the fullback of Mahanama College, Nimsara. So Ananda College, they are the aggressive side in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Mahanama, on the other hand, they have been under the pump a bit in the opening phases of the second half. Now here's the number 13, Kannangara, with that kick. Here's Rehan Attanayaka sells a dummy and thought about that kick, but was a bit too reluctant to go for that kick, and as a result, he has conceded the knock forward, and it's going to be a scrum in favor of Mahanama.
Yeah, Mahanama slowly but surely trying to answer those tough questions that have been asked of them. Certainly, they've transferred some of that aggression into their defense as well, not letting Ananda College run away with possession. It's certainly too soon to tell, just 5 minutes into that crucial second half. But if they can keep going with an increased measure of composure, certainly this game could well be theirs. As for now, advantage lies with Mahanama College. Kannangara just showing a lapse in composure, but salvages with a recollection. Works the line there. Can the winger hold on to it? But no, he's bundled out of touch. Like you said, Laxisi, a lack of composure. Mistakes coming in thick and fast.
So Ananda, they continue to get the advantage, get the momentum. They are building up the momentum here. Mahanama, they need to be careful. It's just 2 points separating the two sides. So Mahanama, they need to realize it's just one moment of brilliance that they need to get that lead back. Even a drop goal can give them a lead, can give them the lead back here. So they need to make sure that they keep in close distance without letting Ananda just run away with this encounter. It's going to be a scrum in favor of Ananda College. The scrum half, Ratnasiri with the feed in. Takes the ball out, gives it to Attanayaka. Attanayaka with the kick into touch, but unable to find touch. The number 11, or the number 15, beg your pardon, Nimsara from Mahanama College with that return kick. And ball still in possession for Ananda College. Just inside Mahanama territory. Yes, Attanayaka. Attanayaka gives it to Chamudita. And here's the number 11, gives the pass out. Good passing here from Ananda College, using their backline to perfection. They need support. Mahanama trying to counteract, but Ananda, the supporters, arrive on time. Now here's the big hooker for Ananda College. Not that tall, but seems to be a powerful specimen he is. And he breaks away, finds the gap to perfection. And the number 8 for Mahanama College, most probably with a try-saving tackle there, Nemita. But still, with the ball in hand, Ananda College, will they work the ball from left to right here? But the forwards, they're marching forward, joining in with the player who took the ball in. The forwards, they are taking control of this game for Ananda, building up the phases, building up the continuity of play, gaining meter by meter. Now they decide to give the ball out. Here's Attanayaka, gives it to Chamudita. Chamudita, will this be a hat-trick? Yes, it is a hat-trick for Chamudita in this Premier Trophy final. Ananda College, they increase their lead up to 5 points, and with a conversion to come up, a very straight conversion to come. I think it's fair to say they will have a 9-point buffer, and this is exactly what they needed early in the second half. Yes, the replay, the forwards, they kept on hitting, they kept on gaining meter by meter, and just at the right time they decided to give the ball out. The forwards, they drew the forwards from Mahanama in towards Iraq, towards that defensive tactic, and Attanayaka with that lovely pass out to Chamudita, and Chamudita managed to evade the first defender and just ran away from the next one. A lovely step away from the third defender to go underneath the post, and Rehan Attanayaka, he will just kick it through quite easily to increase the lead for Ananda College. 21 points to 12 at the 44th minute mark in the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts 2024 Premier Trophy Finals.
Again, it comes down to a combination of 3 factors: a lack of composure by Mahanama College, a lack of defensiveness by Mahanama College, and the composure maintained by Ananda College. That's what it all came down to at the end of the day. And a 9-point buffer they have to thank for. Mahanama College slowly finding themselves in a bit of bother. They will need more than one successful try and conversion to overcome this passage of play, and Ananda College have done really well to get themselves up from that initial bump in the road, to hold on to a slim lead and extend it. And things are restarted with a kick well collected by Ananda College. Goes down almost immediately. Rehan Attanayaka with another nice touch find. Going back to Mahanama College's backyard, doing everything right, Ananda College at the present moment.
Ananda, 9-point lead. Mahanama, they need to strike back. They need to make sure that they are the team that scores next. Because if Ananda do get a penalty or a 5-pointer here, that means that lead will go into the double-digit area. And that will make it really, really hard for Mahanama College to mount a comeback in this final. And that line out, not good from Mahanama. But luckily for them, they managed to get the ball back after that loose line out. Yes, Kannangaran once again. Good piece of work from Ananda College. Charged the ball down, and the ball just ricocheted off the Ananda College player and went straight towards the Ananda College player. And looks like it's an injury for the Mahanama College player, I believe. So 21-12. Ananda having all the advantage when it comes to the second half of this Premier Trophy final. But remember, can never say never. If you watch that game, the Chairman's Trophy final, right, Mudli, they had a good lead, a decent lead against Nugavela Central. They had a 9-point buffer just like this, but at the end, it was all tied up and we had to go to sudden death. So Ananda, they need to make sure that they don't do the same mistake here. Just keep on putting away the points, keep on scoring those points, keep on winning the little passages of play. It's about winning those little moments from here onwards for Ananda College, because they have that numerical advantage. They have the total points advantage, a 9-point buffer. Fields the ball in. This drama for Ananda College. Gives it out. Attanayaka to Chamudita. And that's an interception actually. Well done from Mahanama College.
Again, like you said, Laksisi, it all comes down to composure and a lack of mistakes. Right now, Mahanama College need to make sure that they are able to operate well under the pump. Coming up with a good punt kick. It's kicked into touch just after the halfway mark. Not a bad attempt to rectify mistakes as far as Mahanama College is concerned. But wits about them first and foremost. The skipper needs to rally his men now. Flagging a little bit, certainly. Wayward, but the pack breaks away. Fumble. Mahanama College composure found missing.
They can't keep on doing this in Mahanama College. They're still making the same mistake here. So if they don't get that right from here onwards, this Premier Trophy is heading towards Ananda College.
Yep, most definitely. And you have to remember, as potential contenders in the A Division as well in next year's season, You have to make sure that composure when ball handling and carrying the ball and maintaining possession is one of your core defining strengths as a side. You cannot afford to do this, certainly against the bigger school rugby titans, and against Ananda College you can see how those weaknesses can be exploited to good effect by sides that even started out with on the back foot. So Mahanama College, if I was the coach, I would certainly be taking down notes for the remainder of this game as well. And as for the players on the field, it's up to the skipper to rally the men around him. He led those men from the front for those 20-25 minutes at first, but then that composure just flagged underneath and the ground shrank from beneath them. And like we discussed earlier, this is a 70-minute game, and you can, if you so choose, decide to fire on all pistons and run on all engines. But more often than not, what that leads to is when you haven't built up a strong enough lead, your composure tends to flag, and that can be very costly. But number 22 making a break for it. Can the number 11 beat him? Is it Amana Bank? Try number 3 for Mahanama College. Yes, it is. That is Hapuhinna. Well done, young man.
Yeah, Hapuhinna made a lot of errors, but unfortunately, it's a no try. I mean, it's a no try. The referee has blown for the whistle. All of us were so much focused on Hapuhinna's brilliant run. We missed out on the fact that the referee has actually blown for the whistle. So it will stay as a 9-point game for Ananda College. We thought that was the third Amana Bank try to match up with the 3 Amana Bank tries from Ananda, but no, that's not the case. So Ananda with the ball in hand, the number 15 feeds it in. The number 15 for Ananda College. A very low pass, and he collects it very low, but manages to keep control. Goes for the kick, and that's a good kick. A good kick into touch.
Yeah, certainly as someone who's been in the field in situations like this before, when those miracle runs like go begging, when that happens, it can certainly be demoralizing as a side who's again for operating on the back foot. But too bad, that's the nature of the game. You have to get back on your hose and you have to keep firing on all engines, because that's the nature of the game you're playing. So Mahanama College, yes, they've shown that they have the ability to exploit those gaps and make those miracle runs. They need to do it again and again and again until that final whistle blows. That is just the recipe for success that Mahanama College have to follow.
And as we talked about this earlier, Arvind, Mahanama College just a bit too over-reliant on their short bursts. They need to make sure that they keep on hitting, and once again, just like that, just as I was talking about them depending on those short bursts, Mahanama College with a knock forward inside their own 22. So Ananda with another opportunity to hit back and hit back big time, and if they can get a score here, I feel that will most probably be the nail on the coffin for Mahanama in this final.
There you have it. And I'm sure in both think tanks on the sidelines, that thought process will be working for Mahanama College. If they do not finally show up their defense, it will cost them the game. If Ananda College can breach that back line for one final time, this will win them the game. A crucial moment in the game, I'm sure. Only time will tell. A good tackle. But here's where they can go wrong. They tend to bunch up around that ruck, Mahanama College. Not the way to go. 10 yards back. Number 13 from Mahanama College. That's Kannangara. He's down on the ground. Extremely bad news.
Now that moment, Attanayaka, he tried to make some meters, and after he got tackled with the next move, he tried to gain some bit more yardage, but unfortunately at the ruck he didn't have the support as soon as they had to do it. So Mahanama made use of it and managed to get that holding on penalty. So Ananda they need to be a bit more quick when it comes to getting that ruck right and keeping the ball with them without conceding the holding on penalty. And kudos to Mahanama because they were very quick to the ball, very quick to get that holding on penalty. Not quite sure who was the player, but he positioned himself brilliantly over Nathanayaka to get that.
Yep, most definitely. And you can see signs of both sides just flagging a bit. And certainly this has been a trying and taxing endeavor for both sides. But Mahanama College need to keep on firing as best as they can. Is that kicked into touch? Not just yet. Is that well collected? Nope, it is not. But Ananda College maintain possession right near that touchline. Just a bit of physicality going on, spilling over into areas where the game should not go. But line working as usual, breaks through. Fumble, very rare, collected by the Mahanamian skipper.
As you mentioned, very rare fumble from Ananda College, losing the ball forward. But Mahanama once again they miss out on at least 2 tackles. And they need to make sure that they don't repeat that mistake, because Ananda College, they have some very capable runners with a lot of speed. So if you give them the room, if you let them go easily, and that can certainly create havoc for Mahanama. And here's Ananda once again. Their offloading game has been brilliant in this game, throughout this game, Marvin. And they continue to do so at the 52nd minute as well. And one of the Mahanama College players is down at the moment. But yes, the big forward for Ananda College, gaining some good yardage, but very well defended by Mahanama. But the possession still with Ananda. Now just needs to give the ball out, but good defensive work coming in. But Ananda College, they're at the 22 meter line, and a good carry from the big forward of Ananda College, but equally well defended by Mahanama as well. Now they shift their direction of attack, and that's a loose pass. Attanayaka was unable to get a hold of it, and Attanayaka gaining some good meters here. Mahanama, they need to make sure that they defend this, and Attanayaka, it gets taken down, but the possession still with Ananda College. From right to left, they decide to go after that, and here they are. This Ramaf gives the ball out, still going. 10 plus faces now from Ananda College. The gaps are opening up. He decides to sell the dummy and go by himself. Not quite sure whether that was the correct option. As I said, not the best option. He had supporting players to the left of him, but he decided to go by himself after selling the dummy. And the referee will go back to check on one of the players who's down, I believe. But some thrilling action in the last few minutes. And the college trying to hit hard, building up the phases, and that's exactly what I want Mahanama College to do, and that's exactly what they have failed to do in this final, Lavin. Build up the phases, keep on putting the pressure on your opposition, and the college, they're doing that to perfection at the moment, but Mahanama unfortunately just not doing that at all.
Yep, certainly they've not lived up to the standard they've set for themselves this match. Maybe it's pressure, maybe it's nerves, but at the end of the day, it is 70 minutes of rugby, and you have to be up to the task. Again, just fumbles, fundamental errors from Mahanama College. Will that be kicked into touch? No, it finds the hands of the Anandian fullback quite comfortably, making that run, going for that low ankle tapper.
No, that was Samudita. Samudita has already scored a hat-trick of Amana Bank tries, scored all the tries for the boys in maroon and yellow. And yes, Ananda College, yes, Rehan Nathanayaka, the ever so dangerous Rehan Nathanayaka, decides to go by himself. He had 3 supporting players, 3 supporting runners to the right of him, but he decided to go by himself. Now, Ananda College, just in the last few minutes, they have shown a bit of selfishness. I think it's okay that if I use that word selfishness, because they had supporting runners in both the last 2 chances that they managed to create, but they didn't go for it. Once to the left of that runner, and this time to the right of that runner, Rehan Nathanayaka. So the supporting runners are there for a reason, and they need to make sure that they use them, because Ananda College, it's fair to say, they are just one try away from most probably sealing the deal in this final.
Yes, sir, that seems to be an apt description of the situation as things stand, but you can see an absolute plethora of players just going down. And yeah, I don't blame them at all. This has been a very, very intensely physical affair between the two powerhouses. But he's back on his feet now.
Yeah, the main man for Ananda College, Shamudita, the hat-trick try scorer in this Premier Trophy final. He's okay to continue. And Mahanama, they need to find that little moment, that little spark to bring them back into this final, Arvin. Who can provide that? No, the likes of Kannangara has been very, very impressive in this game. But they need someone to put their hand up and say, okay, I will provide that moment. Just give me the support and I will do the rest. They need to find that spark. Who can provide that for Mahanama in the last 15 minutes of this Premier Trophy final?
Yeah, certainly that is a pertinent question that I'm sure the players themselves will be asking, because as you can see, like throughout the season, there have been those talismanic players for the specific teams. The Zumri brothers, for example, for Isipatan College, Rehan Attanayaka for Ananda College. But there hasn't been those talismans for Mahanama College in the sense that they have been singular game winners. But someone has to put their hand up and say, look, I will do the job no one else is willing to do. Just
now that was sloppy from Ananda College. A
Yeah.
forward pass. Now, will this be a moment that actually shifts the momentum? A momentum which actually swings the pendulum back towards Mahanama College at the halfway mark. With possession, they have been playing in their own half for the last few minutes. Now an opportunity for Mahanama to enter the Ananda College territory.
Most certainly. And Mahanama College absolutely need to smell the blood in the water, because this is their one opening that they can afford to capitalize on, because you can't hope for anything else in the future because the clock is running down. 15 minutes on the board. Mahanama College working the line, picking the gap. That number 12 is doing God's work. Can he make the yardage? He's gone down. But again, sloppy pass in the back. Number 18 collects his new. Again, working the line. Those short bursts have worked for Mahanama, but can they maintain this consistency? Going for that incremental hit, looking for that offload partner. Looking desperately for support. Working the line. The skipper just leading his pack from the front. Looking for those hits, looking to tire out that defensive back line. Number 7 going for that solo run. Can he make it? Does he make it? Goes down just inches away from that try line. You can see the desperation in their faces. Frantic, frenetic, making those incremental runs, using the pack and the line in tandem. Can Isurupiris get himself over the line? Leading from the front, going for that blindside winger. Number 6, can he make it over the edge? Yes, he does. Sucks.
And just as we thought just a few moments ago, that little forward pass, creating that moment to swing the pendulum back towards Mahanama College, and the try scorer, if I'm not wrong, that was Metsand who scored the try. And Mahanama right back in this encounter. They need a successful conversion here, Arvin. But even without that, now they are within touching distance. A try will give them the lead. Just need 5 more points, Mahanama College. 17 points to 21, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a thrilling 12 minutes or 13 minutes of play remaining in this Premier Trophy final.
Couldn't be more right. Couldn't be more right, Laksisi. This is what you want out of your players. Hopefully this shall not be too little too late. Again, you can see that there was a mistake in interception there. Again, that composure has not been totally present in the Mahanamian attack, but thankfully they have capitalized on the parallel errors made by that Anandian defensive backline as well. Will it be 2 more points on the board? Yes, it is. 2 more points on the board, and Mahanama College are 19 to 21 within touching distance. And it's the kicker, number 10, SS Ratnayaka, substituting for number 13, Kannangara. This has been certainly, like you said, a good capitalization on the rare misstep made by Ananda College. Just 3 points away from extending a very, very, very slim lead. Mahanama College, can they make it over the line? Or can Ananda College hold on to the slimmest of margin?
So this has been interesting. The last few weeks have been really, really interesting when it comes to Sri Lanka schools rugby. I mean, the Bradby producing two thrillers, Shah Nalthaf becoming the hero, Isipatana and St. Thomas's going into sudden death, Lalita Mudli versus Nugavela Central going into a sudden death, Wesley versus St. Peter's being a very, very close encounter. So the last couple of weeks have been a treat to watch for all the die-hard schools rugby fans here in Sri Lanka. And the only place to watch all that action is Sri Lanka's number one sports channel, ThePapare TV. So 10 minutes to go, 11 minutes to go on our clock. And both the teams with the opportunity of lifting that Premier Trophy. Last year, if I'm not wrong, it was Sri Sumangala College who got the better of Thurston. Oh, vice versa, I'm not quite sure, but it was Thurston and Sri Sumangala who played in that final, in the Premier Trophy final last year.
Again, that should be working in both of these sides' minds right now, because Thurston College went on, and Sumangala College as well, to get themselves and make a good showing in the A division as well.
And all of a sudden, Ananda College, they are making the mistakes. Now that's what that little spark can do, that little moment can do. It can create chaos on your mindset, and that can actually play it against you. And that's what is happening at the moment for Ananda College. Mahanama, they were in the receiving end of that during the first half and in the first few minutes of the second half. But right now, Mahanama, with the momentum, the pendulum is in their favor. The tides have turned in their favor. And Mahanama College, can they turn things around? Can they score another try and get this lead back? Feeds the ball into the scrum.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. 3 points still trailing. Mahanama working the ball with newfound energy. That number 12 just taking the lead for Team Mahanama, leading that back line, looking for rucking support, just holding on to the ball. Mistakes at the death, something they cannot afford.
And Ananda College, just like that, they get it right. They get the holding on penalty. Just a few meters into the Mahanama College half. Just 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 points between the two sides. The pattern of close finishes in the last few weeks continue, and the Premier Trophy final as well. Feeds the ball in. The replacement scrum half. As Attanayaka gives it back to the number 11. Number 11 gives it back to Attanayaka. Now Mahanama, they need to make sure that they get that first tackle right, but it's going to be a knock forward. So Ananda, they keep on doing the mistakes this time. Try to take it quickly, but not from the right position.
Overzealous, both sides just a bit too enthusiastic at times for their own good. Composure is the name of the game. They need to regroup. And yet again, it's a call for scrummage, with Mahanama College having the advantage. Working the line has worked in their favor when all goes well. Just those players on the bench, hands clasped together. Working that line. Here we go. That number 12 looking to work the line. Does he pick the gap? Thankfully, it's well collected. the number 11 just trying to get over the line. Will he make that wonder run? Will he? Won't he? That is the question. And it's try number 4 for Mahanama College. And take a bow, son. You've done it time and time again. And yes, it may be a cramp for you, but it's 5 more points on the board for your college.
Hapuin was unlucky earlier. His try was disallowed. But this time, Hapuin, he goes all the way. Ananda missed that tackle. And Hapuin, he made sure that they are paying the price for that. And just like that, Mahanama, they go bang bang and they get the try, they get the lead back. 3 points, the lead with them. A successful conversion here will make it 5 points. It's 24-21 here at Havelock Park. Here's the replay. Hapuhin is always going away from the defenders. Attanayaka tried his level best to hang on to Hapuhin, but he was unable to do so. He had a lot of pace and he made sure he finished the job. And once again, that little short burst that they managed to find Mahanama, they got the points. And now the number 10, can he convert this try? Can he make it a 5-point game, or will it stay as a 3-point game? Just 6 minutes to go on our clock.
All of Havelock Park breathing down on his neck, just inches away.
And the conversion goes astray for Mahanama College. Just 3 points now between the two sides. Wow, we're heading towards another sudden death here, Arvin. Can you handle back-to-back sudden deaths? That's my question.
Well, my mind can. The mind is willing. But can my heart tolerate it? That is certainly the question. Pulses running high, and I'm sure that must be even more so the case for these players on the field. What an ask that is being asked of them. Mahanama College, mistakes absolutely cannot to afford. Does he kick it out of touch? Yes, playing the safe game now. Mahanama College doing the right things here.
Now they need to make sure that they don't concede a penalty from kickable distance. We saw what Rehan Attanayak can do. He's a capable kicker. He can get the job done from a 30-35 meter distance, I believe, the youngster, or even more. So Mahanama College, they need to keep that discipline right. Yes, they made mistakes in the first 50 minutes or so, but it's all about how they defend in the remaining 5, Arvin. That's all that matters. Get the job done in the remaining 5, and you're good to collect that trophy at the presentation ceremony at the end. And the line out is not good from Ananda. And just like that, as I mentioned, that little moment created a lot of havoc for Ananda College, and Mahanama, they have the lead and they're getting all the advantage as well.
Yeah, this is good stuff from Mahanama College. At the death, they are looking a more composed outfit than they were in the 66 preceding minutes that followed them. The skipper has certainly led from the front, from the back. He has been supported amply and well. But this is their scrum. Mahanama College, a few more points on the board or consolidating their 3-point lead. What approach will they take? Will their gamble pay off? Or will their honor?
It's the clearance kick, very well collected by the Ananda number 13.
Again, just going for an aerial route again, but the fullback making sure.
And unfortunately, unable to make the collection cleanly. Knock forward, advantage in favor of Anand. Mahanama, they need to remember that a little mistake can go a long way. We saw how that little forward pass managed to completely shift the whole complexion of this game. Here's Anand. They are with possession but still inside their own half. They need to try and get inside Mahanama College territory, and the replacement scrum half unable to get the job done there, and they have conceded a penalty. Holding on, says the referee, and they are going for points, taking that sensible route here, Mahanama, with 2.5 minutes to go.
Good thinking by Mahanama College. This is where that composure comes in. This is where that little bit of energy that they've managed to master. This is where that discipline that they've managed to gather around their core group has paid off. And yes, Laksisi, like you mentioned, that little small slip up from Ananda College was enough for Mahanama College to smell blood in the water and turn the tide around. They need more points desperately. Can they grab their hands and take the game by the scruff of the neck? Number 10, the game is up to you to take Mahanama College over the line.
Ratnayaka, he missed the earlier conversion, but adding the 3 points here can make him a hero at Mahanama College. Will it be 27-21? Unfortunately not. Still 3 points between the two sides. Makes a collection and takes the risk here. And that's a costly mistake. They knocked the ball forward inside their own 22. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end. Mahanama College, they clinched the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts Premier Trophy here at Havelock Park, beating Ananda College 24 points to 21. They were trailing 21-12 going into the last 15 minutes of the game. But two back-to-back tries managed to turn things around. The momentum completely shifted, and Mahanama College, just like that, they managed to clinch the trophy. Mahanama College, the winners of the Premier Trophy for the year 2024.
How many years have Mahanama College waited for this triumph? How many seasons have they waited for this team to take themselves over the line? And these lads, being carried around in their shoulders, have gotten themselves over the line. Cheer with them, boys. Take a bow. You have done well. You have maintained a sterling record throughout the season, and you have created history. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As the sun goes down, Mahanama College walk away the victors.
And Arvind, we need to decide on a player of the match. I think Kannangara played a huge part for Mahanama, but unfortunately he didn't play the whole game because of the injury. But I believe that Hapuhinna had a great game, but in the first half he made all those errors with the knock forwards. I think the fullback Nimsara had a great game as well for Mahanama, and of course for Ananda, Rehan Nattanayak had a brilliant game, and Chamudita had a great game as well, scoring a hat-trick of tries. What do you think? Who should be our player of the match?
I think it comes down to Hapuhinna or Chamudita, who scored that barrage of tries for Ananda College. But yeah, that's as far as my input is gonna go. It comes down to those two players. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
So I think Hapuhinna, who scored that all important try at the end, and he managed to change things around for him in this game, and that he showed a lot of character to get things right, because you can easily get things really wrong after making errors back to back, but he showed a lot of character. He had that ability to turn things around for Mahanama, and I believe that's why he should be our man of the match. Hapuhinna, you are the hero in this game, son. You won the trophy for Mahanama College.
Take a bow. And as the crowd gathers around the gold, silver and black flag, and as the sun sets on Havelock Park, the score stands and tells you a story.
The full-time score confirmation: Mahanama 24, Ananda 21. Mahanama College, the Premier Trophy winners, and Melbourne Lemon Puff is your ideal companion, ladies and gentlemen, to witness, to enjoy an enthralling encounter like this. And Melbourne Lemon Puff has been a partner for us throughout this season. And make sure that you enjoy a Melbourne Lemon Puff when you enjoy that President's Trophy final, which is coming up between the two big dogs, Ananda College and St. Peter's College, in just 2 days' time. The key stats of the game.
Yes, Laksisi, that tells you the story. The final scoreboard 24-21 favoring Mahanama College. 4 tries to them, and Ananda College were dominant through many passages of the game with 3 tries to their name, fully converting all 3 of them, with Mahanama College being able to convert 2 of those tries as well. 0 penalties apiece, and the player of the match, N. Hapuhinna from Mahanama College, scoring those last duo of tries, taking themselves over the line. and that is the game for you, ladies and gentlemen. 24-21, Mahanama College and Ananda College. That's what it has come down to at Havelock Park, and what a game it has been.
Yes, indeed, and a player of the match, Hapuin, as I mentioned earlier. So, Mahanama College reigning supreme over Ananda College, 24 points to 21. And if we do see these two teams in the top division next year, Arvin, I feel that we're about to see some very good performances. So that's a story that we'll have to find an answer next year. But at the moment, it's all about Mahanama College. And hard luck to Ananda College. They played their hearts out, but just at the end, they were unable to keep that composure which they had for the first 50 minutes. So at least three out of the 4 in this encounter. And Ananda College, unfortunate to end up as the runner-ups, but it has been a very good season for the boys in maroon. So that's the story from Havelock Park. Mahanama College, the champions of the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts 2024 Premier Trophy. And we are going to a commercial break now, and after the commercial break, we'll be joining you with the presentation party. So thank you very much everyone for joining with us. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare TV. And also remember, in 2 days time, we have the President's Trophy final coming up. Whether it's international rugby, whether it's schools rugby, this is your platform. The Papare is your platform, your home for top class rugby here in Sri Lanka.
lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. හැමසිතක්ම පිපිදේ, රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chilven lemon. නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
Scrum down at the Dubai Rugby Sevens. Feel the adrenaline rush with thrilling Sevens games, indulge in top-notch rugby entertainment and tackle a variety of sporting activities. Fly to Dubai on an exclusive Emirates Holidays package inclusive of a 3-day pass starting at 275,000 rupees only from Aiken Spence Travels. Call Aiken Spence Travels now.
It is my vision that wakes me up, not my alarm. I make mistakes, but I will never be defeated.
My biggest competitor is myself.
Vibe account from Commercial Bank for the youth who think beyond limits.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek AquaShield 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Real energy for real life. Ride.
Scrum down at the Dubai Rugby Sevens. Feel the adrenaline rush with thrilling Sevens games, indulge in top-notch rugby entertainment and tackle a variety of sporting activities. Fly to Dubai on an exclusive Emirates Holidays package inclusive of a 3-day pass starting at 275,000 rupees only from Aiken Spence Travels. Call Aiken Spence Travels now.
රුපියල් 50 මැලිබන් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Get keys to your wheels and experience people-friendly vehicle leasing with Amana Bank. Enjoy the lowest monthly installment and flexible financing up to 7 years. Apply online at www.amanabank.lk or call 0117 756 756.
Amana Bank. It's your bank. Car radials. The road is yours.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න. Real energy for real life. Ride.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
Hot and spicy fun vibe එක දිවර කරන්න beat එක remake කරන්න නැතවෙන්න හදවත බාවලා යන්න කින්නර fashion කරන්න fun උතුරන්න කොතුමි kick එක වෙන්න prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
රුපියල් 50 මැල්බර්න් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One?
Wait, really?
Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and that, even groceries. You can also get 5% back in Uber credits on rides. Priority service exclusively with our top-rated drivers. And with Uber Eats, expect your order to arrive on time, every time. With just a few taps, unlock exclusive perks and savings. Plus enjoy your first month free. Sign up for Uber One now.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චොමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
හැමදේම අතළඟ තියෙද්දි දුක් විඳින්නේ ඇයි?
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One?
Wait, really?
Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and that, even groceries. You can also get 5% back in Uber credits on rides. Priority service exclusively with our top-rated drivers. And with Uber Eats, expect your order to arrive on time, every time. With just a few taps, unlock exclusive perks and savings. Plus enjoy your first month free. Sign up for Uber One now.
Gold hair and body wash shaker.
රුපියල් 50 මැල්බන් සේවරි පොඩ්ඩෝ එක්ක මැච් එකට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Stop! Didn't you know you can get free delivery with Uber One?
Wait, really?
Yes, you can get unlimited free delivery on eligible orders with Uber Eats. Order this, and that, even groceries. You can also get 5% back in Uber credits on rides. Priority service exclusively with our top-rated drivers. And with Uber Eats, expect your order to arrive on time, every time. With just a few taps, unlock exclusive perks and savings. Plus, enjoy your first month free. Sign up for Uber One now.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Gold hair and body wash එක.
Thank you very much to the commentary team. A great job done by you guys as always. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to another presentation ceremony here at the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts for 2024. These four teams that we saw today, as you must have seen over the last 4 hours or so, did magnificently well. They played out of their skins, showed why they deserved a place in their respective finals. So ladies and gentlemen, can we please start with a big round of applause for all the teams and all the players involved. Excellent job done by each and every one of these teams, and of course their support staff as well. Let's not forget, we have to thank Dialog Asiata PLC for once again overseeing the conclusion, the successful conclusion of yet another schools rugby tournament. I've been telling you that not only are they Sri Lanka's #1 connectivity provider, but also the best entity when it comes to Sri Lanka in supporting sports both on the school and national level. So thank you very much to the hard work behind the scenes put together by everyone at Dialog Asiata PLC as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saw some exciting rugby action on the field today, exciting schools rugby action. A lot of these names, a lot of these faces might be unfamiliar to you right now, but mark my words, these young ones next to me are superstars in the making, and they will be household names in Sri Lanka and in the world of rugby in time to come. Let's start with the presentation ceremony right now. I'd like to invite the following dignitaries for, first of all, the giveaways for the Chairman's Trophy that we had earlier in the day between Nugavela Central and Lalit Athulat Mudali College. So I'd like to invite, first of all, Mr. Buddhika Athanayaka, Deputy President, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Mr. Upali Amarathunga, Deputy Director of Sports, Ministry of Education. Mr. Roshan Silva, Senior General Manager, Large Enterprise, Government and Emerging Enterprise Products, Dialog Asiata PLC. Mr. D.A.D. Wanaguru, Vice President, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Mr. Nirodha Vijayarama, Tournament Secretary, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Great job done by him and his team. And of course, Mr. Chanaka Dhananjaya, the Treasurer for the Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Gentlemen, please take your place, center stage. Rightio, we'll start with the runners-up medals for the Chairman's Trophy that we saw earlier. And when I call out your school's name, I want all the players to come forward and collect the medals, of course. Finally, the captain can come at the end of that line. And to give away the runners-up medals for the Chairman's Trophy, I would ask Mr. Nirodha Vijay Rama and Mr. Chanaka Dhananjay, if you don't mind, please step forward. Ladies and gentlemen, they came a long way. In fact, they came all the way here to play this all-important final. It wasn't meant to be for them, but they certainly had their moments in that final as well. So please, put your hands together and please welcome the runners-up of the Chairman's Trophy, Nugavella Central College. Perhaps they exceeded the expectations of many pundits, and here they are, reaping the reward of that. The final was just one hurdle too many for them to cross, but what a showing by the boys from the Central District. They battle hard, as you can see right now, some casualties as well, but they will definitely learn from this, and we definitely know that they are going to live to fight another day. Congratulations to Nugavella Central. In fact, I would ask the captain of Nugavella Central College, don't go too far, because now it's time for the check and the trophy, and I'd like Mr. Wanaguru and Mr. Attanayaka to please step forward. Right, okay. Can I have the captain of Nugavella Central come forward and collect the runners-up check and trophy for the Chairman's Trophy? Congratulations. Congratulations, boys. We're going to see these boys a lot more in action as time goes along. Right then, Chairman's Trophy winners time. And for this, I'd like the following dignitaries to step forward to give the medals to the entire team. Once again, the whole team can come forward with the captain at the end. So I'd like Mr. Upali Amarathunga, the Deputy Director of Sports, Ministry of Education, and Mr. Roshan Silva, please step forward. And ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome the winners of the Chairman's Trophy 2024, Lalit Adulat Mudali College. Lalit Adulat Mudali College is a school that you can never ever write off. Write them off at your own peril. And they proved just as much today in this Chairman's Trophy final. Congratulations to the boys. I know there will be some big celebrations long into this weekend, the long weekend as well. That's right. Now, once again, I would ask the captain of the team not to go too far because we have the all-important trophy for you to collect on behalf of your team. The trophy will be presented by Mr. Roshan Silva and Mr. Upali Amrathunga, but I would also like Mr. Buddhika Attanaika to join them, to accompany them in the presentation of the trophy as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome the winners of the Chairman's Trophy, Lalit Athalat Mudali College! A great showing by the team from Mount Lavinia. Excellent stuff. Congratulations to them. Perhaps bigger and better things await in the next season, but they will celebrate long into the night, as you can imagine. Congratulations once again. Right, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. It's now time to move along to the all-important Premier Trophy, ladies and gentlemen, that we just saw a few months ago concluding on this very ground. An exciting, exciting affair. And now it's time to reward all those boys who put in the hard work on this very same field. For the presentation party, I'd like to invite Mr. Kamal Arya Singha, President, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Mr. Upali Amarathunga, Deputy Director of Sports, Ministry of Education. Mr. Chirantha Disoisa, Vice President and Head of Business, Fixed Broadband and Home Business, Dialog Asiata PLC. Mr. Manuja Nimmana, Secretary, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. And of course, Mr. Buddhika Attanaika, the Deputy President of the Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association as well. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on the stage. Well, we didn't know, for many facets of this game, we did not know who was going to be runner-up and champion. It was only in those dying moments of the game that suddenly the winners came to life. So we'll start with the runners-up medals, of course. And for that, I'd like Mr. Buddhika Attanaika, as well as Mr. Manuja Nimmana, please step forward. This is for the runners-up medals. Ladies and gentlemen, I would ask the entire team to come forward with the captain in the end. Please put your hands together for the Premier Trophy runners-up, Ananda College. Wonderful stuff indeed. I hope the captain of Ananda College is nearby because it's time to present the trophy for the runners-up. And for that, of course, and the check as well. Now the check will be presented by Mr. Manu Janimana. And of course, the trophy will be presented by Mr. Upali Amarathunga. So please, come forward, Captain of Ananda College. Right, okay. Congratulations once again to Ananda College. Let's move along to the champions now. We'll move along to the champions medal and trophy. And for this, I'd like to at the following dignitaries to step forward. Mr. Chirantha Disoisa, Vice President, Head of Business, Fixed Broadband and Home Business, Dialog Asia PLC. And Mr. Kamal Arya Singha as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we know by now who the champions are in the Premier Trophy 2024. So I'd like the entire team to come forward and collect the medals with the captain at the end. Please welcome Mahanama College. Right, it's now time for the trophy. And the trophy again will be presented by Mr. Chirantha Disoisa. And he will do so in the presence of Mr. Kamal Arya Singha as well as Mr. Upali Amarathunga. Please step forward for the trophy. May I ask the captain of Mahanama College to come forward, please. Right, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Mahanama College.
NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දී රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම චිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
Surf Excel පළමු සේදුමෙන් ඉතා පහසුවෙන් තද පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරන කම්ෆර්ට් ප්‍රීමියම් සුවඳ සමගින් දැන් රුපියල් 540කට පමණයි.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai, Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.